Hello everyone, welcome back to Gilbert's Corner. Today we're going to learn all about interfacing and fusible fleece because I have a very exciting pattern that I want to do. But to do that I need to know fusible fleece. So we're going to learn interfacing first. So I've got a pattern cut out, just the 1x1 but the smaller version, and we're going to try and interface one of those. Now usually when learning a new skill you'd practice, but we don't here, we just dive right in. So I'll show you what I've got. This is the pattern and this on top is the interfacing. Now I'm just going to interface the outside and I'm going to do the colours opposite after learning the lesson of cutting directional fabric all in the right way. Learnt my lesson there, and it says to cut your interface in a little bit shorter than your actual pattern, because I've watched a few YouTube tutorials and apparently you can get the glue can splodge out and go all over your iron, and we don't want that. So on my piece, and it also says to put a towel over it, but I don't have a towel to hand, so we're going to use an old pillowcase cover. Now I've got to be careful not to move the pieces. Look, so we're only practicing. I don't mind so much. I've got an abundance of this fabric, so it's all good. Just heating up my iron. Now it also says to press and hold for 10 seconds, and for this kind of thing you want it quite hottish on your iron. Now the reason we don't want to do what you usually do in your iron is because you could be moving those pieces underneath, and we want to keep them exactly where they are. So just pressing and holding, hoping to melt the glue dots onto the Christmas fabric quite nicely. Get some steam going. See, and this is why you put something over the top, because I've now got nasty colour water over there. Right, I'm just going to have a sneak peek. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's going quite nice. We need some more up the top. Now I do recommend that you do practice and you don't just dive in like I am, but it's what I do. Right. Here's that. I mean, it's definitely thicker, and I'd say just that is thicker than both of those together, and that's just the one layer. This could be a game changer, folks. It says you have to wait for it to cool before you can actually bend it or do anything with it, but sorry, I got cut off then. So yeah, as I was saying, it is so much thicker. It's cooled down now so I can wiggle it. Just that one piece is now thicker than the one that we made in the last episode, and those two together, that one alone is thicker. And to be fair, oh, I did the other one ready. I was going to say it's added a bit, it's not a see-through is what I'm trying to say. See, you can see my shadow. You can't. So even better. So I'm going to quickly make this one the same we did that one, and we'll have a look at the difference of how they look, feel, stand. Just see if it's worth it in a one bottle bag pattern. Okay, so that one is now made, and honestly the first thing that hits you is the quality of the finished product. So here they both are. I did do them in opposite colours this time, Probably should have done the same for a better comparison, but now I don't know whether you can see, but this one with the interfacing, it just naturally has a better shape to it. It just holds itself better. I mean, it doesn't feel stiff. It just feels like fabric, but it has so much more stability to it. I mean, yeah, I can't hold that one up. I need to go and buy a 30-metre roll, I think. But honestly, I'd fully recommend interfacing over non-interfacing. It holds better. It looks better. I don't know why. The fabric itself, I feel, looks of a better quality, but just the feel of the quality of it, it's all about quality. That's why people do it. So now what we're going to do is, with the bags I've been making, this is from the same company, Happy Day Sewing. This is their Debbie tote bag. Again, I didn't interface this. This was my first ever pattern of theirs. So, box corners, nice wide base. You got a pocket there, pocket inside. There is no closing or fastening on this one. Of course, you can add one if you want to. But I think I need to go and interface one of these. But the first thing we're going to do is, they've got a new bag out called Rowan. I'm really excited for this bag. So, instead of interfacing, I'm just going to go head first into fusible fleece and make the bag. I was actually going to use a practice piece on this one, but no, we're going to go dive in. This turned out too well. So we're going straight in. Mr. Alfie has had a bath, which is why it looks scruffy. Mr. Alfie? There we go. Good boy. Yeah, he's drying off in the sun on his little chair. So, I think we'll do another video of fusible fleece and the Rowan bag. Just because that bag itself is really going to test a beginner's skills. So, I've watched the tutorial on how you make the bag. I do need some rectangular rings, which are on order from Amazon. I'm waiting for them to come today to deliver, so I'm going to get as far as I possibly can with the bag. But yeah, it's going to test a lot of... I've watched a tutorial, like I say, and there's a lot of new stuff in there, a lot of fiddly bits, holding things in places you haven't held things in before. So yeah, that's going to be a whole new world. But I'll see you in the next one.